We're in Clarens in South Africa, small little village about 3 hours south of Johannesburg. Beautiful scenery. I mean, could be worse. I know the manager here, Bernie, actually staying with him by coincidence actually. So I'm playing a nice round of golf by myself. Nice to get away, nice to get some silence, not have to worry about other people. Let's get down to the way of the player. Now, if you're coming to the course and not warming up at all, hitting the first tee, unless you're an Olympic gymnast or you're seriously into yoga, you're gonna have some problems on the first 4 or 5 holes. So get warm. If there's a net, go hit in the net. If there's a range, go hit at the range. Otherwise, be warm on the first shot. At least do a couple swings, hit an acorn if you have to, just get that feeling of contact. But to just come up here cold and then be surprised that you've shot 10 over after 5 holes, not the way of the player. Boyfriends, if you don't like talking in a video, this is not the one for you. I'm explaining everything in fine detail. Got an approach clear. I went way left and I've avoided that water. I always want to go to Indiana when there's water, landlocked, safe and big, okay? Next thing you want to do, rangefinders. Rangefinder is essential to the way of the player. Have all the information necessary at any given moment to make the best decision possible. Okay, 194 yards left. We've got water on the right and a bunker on the right. Want to go left on this one. I'm definitely thinking left. We want to stay away from the hazard with a shape away from the hazard. I hit a natural draw. With these stiffer irons, maybe I hit more of a straight shot. To me, there's a little sandy patch there, a little road. I'm going to go just to the right of that. If I hit the green off the slope, if I hit a small fade, I'll be on the green. If I hit my shot shape, I'm going to have the easiest chip and putt. Way of the player, key concept, play the best miss. You want to have the most green to work with when you're hitting approach shots. You don't want to hit approach shots to the short side, but I'm going leftish. Okay, boyfriends, let's have a look at the green. Here we are with the pin. There's the fairway. Where's going to be the best place to hit this ball or approach from for next round? So where I was actually a fine position, there's the electric box just above that duck there. Actually, what I can see here is the pin is on the front and there's a bit of a upslope there, that's fine. And actually, we've got quite a bit of space behind there. We can probably go a little long. Maybe here I could have gone about 210 yards and still been okay. On the left there's a bit of a swale, which is actually not ideal. So I haven't judged that correctly on what I saw, but not bad. This is stroke 1, remember? So ultra key concept around the greens. If you're not very good, make sure you just get it on the green. If you're quite good, try and hold it. But number 1, baseline, always try get the thing on the green, okay? No silly buggers. Okay, boyfriends, rangefinder, Inesis, something 900, classic. Let's find out how far it is to those bunkers. Now players, when you are lining up, here's a top tip, okay? You can't line this club face up to your target 250 yards away, 300 yards away in the distance. There's always pitch marks and divots in the tee boxes that are there already. Line your ball up behind one and use that to line your club face up to, okay? How can you come out here, pay money with your expensive equipment and get stressed? Just stay home, go to the office. You can get just as stressed, players. So it looks like we've got about 206 to the flag. 198 to carry that bunker. Can't see much wrong here, but you know what? I'm into the breeze a bit. Left and right looks okay. But what if I just go long? There's so much green back there. Let's see how far that is. 223 to the back. I'm going 4-iron, right over the pin. I don't care, but we're not going to be short on this one. The trouble's in the front. When trouble's on the front, go long. Trouble at the back, go short. Excuse me. Check it out, players. We actually have a very big catchment area there for a fade, and a little draw is still going to be okay. I think driver's the play here from the back there. Next time I play, super wide open. I mean, that must be easily 80 yards. So next time, driver. Yeah, we've got 4-iron. It's going to be a 3-shot par 5, lay it up to a nice comfortable position. This kind of thing. Let's lay it up to our most comfortable shot. I'd like to have about maybe 135 yards in with a pitching wedge at this high altitude is perfect. So whatever the distance is to the pin, I want to leave myself 135 into the hole. Okay, hopefully that's the right distance, and then we'll approach. Okay, it's telling me 123 meters. That means that's at altitude. Okay, so the altitude distance in meters is the same as yards at sea level. So if I say 123, it's meters, but it's the same as sea level yards. 123, I'm hitting the pitching wedge on the green, and I think that's going to be ace. Boyfriends, we want to always avoid the short side. This is the short side. Onto a downslope. Onto a downslope on the green. Tight lie. Literally, anywhere in the swale down here would have been perfect, but I've come too far. I should have hit the 54 degree. Let's use that info for the rest of the round. Don't get down, learn and adapt. That is the way of the player, to be able to learn quicker than everybody. Now, I don't see much option here. It's either bump it onto the slope and let it trickle down, or putt it. I think I'm going to have to putt it. The grass is in my favor. It's quite tight. Let's see. Actually, no, it looks very fluffy. So I think if it's fluffy, I'm going to try land 60 degree, which I don't usually use. Cleveland CG16 I bought in Johannesburg. If I don't pull this off, this wedge is going in the water hazard. At this point, everybody, I hate making 6s and par 5s, man. Guess what? So do I. But we made a 6. Next hole. Okay, boyfriends, little short one here, about 330 yards, 300 meters, which is 300 yards at sea level. I'm not going to go on it in one. Haven't hit the driver once this round, so let's just lay it up to something comfortable. What would I like in? Let's try 115 meters. So we want to hit this 185. So how about I just hit my 6-iron? Let's go with, no, 6-iron may go too far. Let's try the 7. That way I can have either the pitching or the 54 degree in, depending on how well I hit it. Stress free. probably in the bottom 5% shots I've ever hit. The real shuri. Got 131 meters in. I think that's a pitching wedge. I'm gonna grip down a little, an inch, see if it takes off a couple yards, because the air's very thin here. I'm struggling. I got a bit of altitude sickness, like when I was up on Everest in my flip-flops and shorts, you know. Okay, thinking, feeling, committing, crossing the decision line, executing. What a shot, man! Fuck off. 187 meters downhill, downwind, thin air. I'm going with a 7 if you'll believe that. Okay, big players, 530 meter, 530 yard, par 5, 4 iron, baby. Probably not, I could probably go for this in 2 with a nice drive if I had my Strixon. But you know what, it's a stress-free golf round, it's fun, let's keep the ball in play. Hook it onto another fairway. Hey! Actually, boyfriends, it seems like this fairway is part of the hole. Now that I know that, when I come play again on the Friday, I'm just going to bomb a driver. I'm going to aim it right up the middle of those trees and just bomb it. Because if it fades, it's in that fairway. If it hooks, it's in this fairway. Pa! Okay, green's down there. Let's get our layup distance perfect this time. Now, many people think I'm anti-driver. I'm not anti-driver. I'm anti any club you can't hit. And then I'm pro, going to the pro to learn how to hit it, or putting in more range time with the club you have trouble with. Until you fix that club, use the most stress-free club. It's very simple. It's very simple. About 300 in. Downwind. Let's go with the pitching wedge again. It was quite good there. Let's try it from about 140 meters. So I want to hit about 160. 7 iron? No. 9 iron. Seems like a good shot. Now, what you'll notice, I don't like to spend too much time over the ball, players, because the more time you spend over the ball, the more chance you have of the demons infiltrating your ears, eyes, nose, and mouth, as well as the top of your head. When you're standing there and looking and thinking, okay, great, the pros do it because they know what they're thinking about. But what you're thinking about and what I think about, don't go left. Don't hit it fat. Okay, you hit it thin on the last one, so don't hit it thin there. But don't hit it fat either. Don't leave it in the water short. Oh, you know what I'm saying. Take less time. Check out Robin Matthews-Williams, walk-in swing, 4-step swing, 2-step swing, whatever he has. Check him out. Wrong club. Didn't realize there's so much rough here. Good knowledge for next time. So I've got a shot here from the deep stuff. Let's see what we're gonna do. Oh boy. 135 meters. Bit of a sandy lie. Let's try a punchy 9 iron. Not much danger here, just that bunker on the right. It looks like it's like a bowl shape, so if I tug it a bit out of this lie and I get a bit of a flyer, it'll roll up from the left onto the green. I think this is an easy one. Oh, not in the bunker. whoa, whoa, whoa. That's way over the green. Wow. There we are, boyfriends, way over. Not according to plan. Anyway, I'll go set up the camera down here, play the pitch shot, hit and hope. I guess it's running down the slope here. When we look back from the tee, we can see that a slightly long will be fine. Slightly long is fine over here. What I did is I got a bit of a flyer out of there, so I was a bit unlucky. The ground's running hard. But if I'm in the fairway here, I mean, I can probably rip it back here because there's such a big downslope. See this catchment area up here? Anything comes up here, it's going to roll right back down to the pin. Not today. Today I've got a huge downslope over there, and I'm going to be hitting from what looks like a tight lie. Wish me luck. Okay, way of the player, guys. We get it on the green, we try and make a putt, and if we don't make the putt, it's okay. Okay, I mean, this is a game after all. It's not a reflection of your self-worth. We play golf the way that we live life. Rushers rush. Emotional people are emotional. Bad-tempered people are bad-tempered people on the golf course. So you can either change yourself on the golf course or change yourself in real life and bring that to the golf course. But I was a nutter. I gave up golf a few times because let's say I hit it there on a par 5 and maybe I 2-putt from here. That's a 6 on a par 5, man. What kind of 5 handicap does that? Do you know what I mean? I don't like you, man. Well, that's another 6 on a par 5, guys. I think it's time I lost my shit and I threw something in the bushes and gave up on this round. Boo! 6 on a par 5. Boo-boo. Okay, we're going to do a little test here. I'm going to do 2 shots. One will be the 7-iron, what I like to do, and one will be a 4-iron with maybe a sweeping hook. See how far down we can get there. Can't really see anything, but I'm assuming it's a downhill dogleg left. Only 300 meters, 300 yards sea level. So I'll do the safe shot, and then I'll do the other one. I mean, I can't hit a driver here. I don't know where to go. Okay, seems pretty good. Now this is an Inesis Soft 500 matte colored ball. Quite nice. They're quite nice. I mean, I like the Tour 900. That's what I play with most of the time. But these are great for like mid-handicappers or someone looking for a slightly softer ball. And they're cheap. Inesis is very well priced. That's what I love about them. That was sexy. Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's look at another option, okay? The ground is very dry, a big slope left to right. Okay, I put that one, I don't know, 10 feet, 12 feet, something like that. Let's see if we can curve one in along the ground. I'll take a pink ball. Okay. Inesis Soft 500 pink with the 8-iron bump and run. Whoa, what a shot, man. Hey, many options, boys. The way of the player dictates you play what you like. Don't ever listen to someone who tells you have to have this shot, you have to have the low skidder, you have to have the stinger, you have to have the high hook, whatever. Play your game. That's the essential part of the way of the player. It's up to you. And I love you. Now what do we do here? 60 degree over the bunker, short-sided. Let's see if it makes a difference. see, I can't play that shot, so it didn't work for me. Okay, let's use the slope function. 170 meters playing 150. Oh, it's a little bit down breeze. I don't really want to go over, I'll stay short. Let's go pitching wedge. Looks good. Yeah. Oh boy, that's spinning a lot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Now of course, boys, you have to be very vigilant and focus when you play golf. There was a nice big backslope here that if I pitched an iron on there, would have spun back toward the hole. It's not actually such a big downslope, but coming from high like that, it generates the spin and lets it zip back. It zipped back about 10 yards. So I'm on the green. Maybe a 9 was better. Could be. Let's play. Players, big thing to remember. A par is a great score for almost every single golfer out there. Whether you're a 6 handicap, 7 handicap, 20 handicap, scratch. Par is a good score. A birdie is an ultra bonus, and a bogey is going to be expected on however many holes your handicap is, plus a couple more. So if you make a par, bonus. If you make a bogey, why are you getting so depressed, player? And if you make a double, don't give up. Please, don't give up. It's gonna happen. But there's plenty more pars and birdies to make and plenty more spanking of the golf course to do. This is super stress-free. 360 meters, about 400. Wide open, no risks. Let's go with a 4-iron. Now you see, I'm thinking about my shoelace, which is a bit loose. That's not allowing me to concentrate fully on the shot. So tie the shoelace. Okay? Now that one has more pressure than the left one. So make the pressure on the left the same as on the right. Eliminate the demons. What a day. Oh, now that's perfect. Oh, shot of the day. What a player, man. Boys, you want to see something good? Check this out. You can plant these on the greens. They're the only feathers allowed to be planted on the greens. I haven't been doing it today. Let's start now. These things grow birdies. Here's the shot. I did not want the fairways are running hard. I've boomed that 4-iron. Now I've got what I like to call the stool softener. And yes, I am placing the ball. Now we have 89 meters, which is the stool softener, because I don't know how to really hit it, but I'm going to give it a go. See, we got to just plan, commit, get the feeling, go over the decision line and execute. That feels good.